learning. I'm still developing camera. I recorded this intentionally on my iPhone. Where you have to prove your passion. And hi, if you're new if you're new here, welcome. My name is Drayon Sabri, and today I got a few things to talk about. First things first, you do not need permission, perfection, nor a big audience to be who you know you're meant to be. And that is the reassurance I get from having this YouTube channel and keep going no matter who's watching. I only have 250 subscribers, and starting this channel literally changed my life. I'm so glad I started my YouTube channel before I felt ready, and here's why. The thing with starting my YouTube channel, it forced me to be ready before I felt like I fully was. How will you know what to change if you've never started? How will you know what to get better at if you've never started? It took such a long hurdle for me to even start recording my first video. And then when I recorded my first video, that took a long time. And then editing it took a while. So it was just like, it was so many different learning layers that I've got to experience in order to be able to start posting stuff more consistently, to be able to start recording more consistently. Now it's more easier for me to be like, okay, this is the shot I want, this is the angle I want, this is what I want to portray in the video, this is the message I want to convey. And even now I'm still, hey Angel, go sit down. Okay. Starting this channel, it made me confront perfectionism. It made me realize, like, okay, not everything has to be 100% perfect, because when we get caught up in trying to make everything perfect, sometimes we just don't do it. And it pushed me to live the things that I'm actually talking about. Like, if you're on my channel, you see me talk about discipline, you see me talk about self-growth, you see me talking about self-love, and there's no way I could sit here and post it and not be on that for myself. So even along the journey, you guys see me start my 100-day reinvention journey. You see me start it over. You saw me, there's progression. Even one of the biggest things that I wanted to challenge myself on was just vocal fluency, being more comfortable with the camera, expanding my vocabulary. And those are things I'm still working on, but it's way better than my first video. It's way better than how I started. And I wouldn't have been able to get to this point if I never started in the first place. And one thing that's more special about YouTube in comparison to other platforms, like, yeah, people could say they saw me grow, but like, I think this platform, it gets a little more personal. For one, the community here is so amazing. Everything is very much more supportive. Other platforms, sometimes it gets a little messy. It just gets a little nasty on those other platforms. But YouTube, I feel, is so wholesome. It invites people who you want to be aligned with. It invites people that you would probably talk to outside of the channel, outside of social media. It is one of my favorite platforms, and the community alone makes me want to stay. And I know as my channel grows, as I gain more subscribers, as I communicate to you guys more, as I post more videos, there is going to be so much more to relate on. There's going to be so much more to talk about. Honestly, this channel is literally me documenting me, who I said I was becoming. And I think that's with many channels. We see creators today with 10,000 subscribers, 100,000 subscribers, and we best believe that did not happen overnight. There's people I watch and they'll say, oh, it took me years to get here. Like, this was not like a wake up one day. No, like, it takes time, and I respect it. And this just comes down to, I want you to start your YouTube channel too, but you have to know what you want to do. What are you trying to accomplish with the channel? Because if you're only here for the money, you will quit, because guess what? You're not going to be making money off the rip unless, like, you're buying ads or maybe you have a viral video, but that's not the common thing that happens on YouTube. If you don't genuinely enjoy creating, you will burn out. So there needs to be a passion behind it. There needs to be a why. And one of my reasons for starting my YouTube channel is because I recognize some gaps and some things that I'm passionate about. And that's something I want to continue on. I want to be able to speak to those people who I don't think there was a clear voice for. And honestly, another growth part to having a YouTube channel, it gets to the point where if you need validation, this will humble you. Like, especially starting out, like, you're not going to jump out the gate getting thousands and thousands of views. Like, this will take time. This is a long game. This is where you have to prove your passion and your desire on, and people will be able to resonate with that. People will be able to see that. If they see that you're making videos and they could tell that you're passionate about what you're doing, you will start to grow. But I want you to start your YouTube channel. Like I said, at 250 subscribers, I feel like I've gotten the change. I feel like I've gotten to grow tremendously as a person, and like even taking the time to record, thinking about what I want to record, thinking about how I want to record, how do I want to create, what message I want to convey. Always being considerate of those things, and then also translating it into my actual life. Like, I can't show up 100% on YouTube and I'm doing crappy in every other section of my life. So it encourages me to keep going and keep growing. And when you start your channel, you do not need a perfect camera. I recorded this intentionally on my iPhone because I know that there's people who are like, no, I want a camera. I was one of those people. I went and bought one of my first Canon cameras to record, and it was like, girl, you did not need to do all that. I could have recorded on my phone, but the video was cute though. It was cute, but then I was still struggling in other areas. So me buying that camera did not enhance how I was talking. It did not enhance the message delivery. The only person who could do that is you. So the camera is not. I would recommend making sure like your sound is pretty good. Like right now I'm not doing no external mic, but sound people are less forgiving. So just make sure you could record on your iPhone, make sure the sound is around you is all right, and go from there. And another thing is, you don't need to plan for 100 videos. Starting out, like, again, this is something new, so it's going to take time. When I first started, I was like, yeah, I have a plan to do X, Y, and Z. And then immediately I had to change it once I really started learning more. So it was like, okay, the more you learn, the more you have to even pivot as you're creating more and more videos. But honestly, you just need to start and be willing to look back at your old videos and cringe a little bit. But even with looking back at my old videos, I'm able to see the growth. One of my videos, I was looking at my face and I was like, oh, she looks so chubby. Not that like I went through a major weight difference, but I kind of did. But I was able to look back at that and say, oh my God, like that, we're not the same anymore. We still have same principles, but that's not the same me anymore. But as I'm growing, you're able to grow with me on that journey, and I'm putting it visible online for everyone to see. Anyone to see, not everyone, because not everyone's watching anyway, but you know what I'm saying. But if you decide to stick around, subscribe to my channel. I'm on a reinvention journey. You might see a lot of workout videos and stuff, but that just includes like wellness, lifestyle, self-love. And I encourage you to become your best self no matter what. This is just only the beginning, and I hope to see a grandiose change in the next 5 to 6 months just based on everything I'm doing. But yeah, thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and for the people who are starting their YouTube channels, comment below. Let me know if you're starting. Let me know if you're starting your channel and what do you make videos about. I'll see you around. Thank you for sticking around, and bye.